What up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Hold on, let me restart that shit. What up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today's another episode of TAETV. Oh my god, I'm gonna restart that one more time. Make sure my phone's in another stir. What up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today's another episode of TAETV. And I wanted to give y'all like a story time of my time when I was working in the airport. And I actually had a passenger try me, bro. I had a passenger put their hands on me. Yep. They put their fucking hands on me. So, it's a normal day. I'm just gonna start off by saying, okay, so just let me explain my position and everything. First off, I was a customer assistance representative for an airline that I'm not gonna name. And I was working at the airport. You know, my shift typically every day, I come into work, I clock in at 3 a.m. on the dot. 3 a.m., mind you. Partying, kicking it till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, because I don't get off of work until like maybe noon, 1. And if I'm off of work at noon, 1 o'clock type shit, I'm off of that time, you know, like, alright, but I have my whole day ahead of me. And so, you know, I'm about to just go home and just, you know, go to sleep. No, I'm kicking it every single day, like, because I'm still young, mind you. At this time, I'm, like, freshly 21. I'm doing whatever the fuck I need to do. Like, I'm just 21, doing my own thing. I'm living in Miami, Florida, mind you. So, if you guys are familiar with airlines, you guys could probably figure out which airline I worked for if you know which hub is in Miami. So, I was working for a major airline whose hub was out of Miami. Mind you. Okay, so, I'm working these crazy shifts. I'm coming into work. Not lit, but I'm coming into work like just halfway buzzing still. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just halfway buzzing still. And so I'm coming into work like, and then I clock in. And see, the thing with me, I only work the flights for Cuba. I only work the Cuba flights. That's it. If you were not flying to Cuba and you were checking in on my check-in machines, I would ask you politely like, hey, are you guys flying to Cuba? Like, you and your family, are you guys going to Cuba, blah, blah. If they say no, I'm like, okay, well, then your check-in is down here, you know, blah, 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 blah. It would never usually be a problem. Typically, like, okay, they're like, oh, these are the flights for Cuba? I didn't see the signs. Mind you, there's like a sign here, sign here, sign here, sign here, sign here, sign here. There's a sign everywhere to let you know that these are the flights only for Cuba. We are only checking in passengers that are only service flights for Cuba. So, okay, yeah, it's understandable. I know the airport is overwhelming. I understand that there are too many signs. You're not reading every sign. You see, oh, this is blank airlines. I need to check in right here. Bet. This is where I'm going to check in at. I feel you, because it's affiliated to that airline that I'm flying with. All right, understandable. But, however, I had this group of passengers, bro. It was a family of, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a family of 4. 2 sons, a mom, and a dad. So family of 4, right? And they're checking in on our kiosk or whatever. But mind you, I can look at them and tell you. I can look at them and tell you that they are not Cuban. You can look at them and tell they're not Cuban. They're not. So they hear me speaking in Spanish or whatever, and they kind of like ask me like, oh, can you help us out? And they're talking to me in Spanish, and they're like, oh yeah, me puede ayudar, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, sí, I can help you out, but I'm like, ¿cuál está tu destino final? Like, what is your final destination? Where are you going? They're like, oh, we're going to Argentina. Okay. Oh, okay, well, guess what? Well, if you guys are flying to Argentina, that's door 5. Mind you, Cuba's door number 7. So you have to go down 2 more doors. So all your luggage, all your bags, everything has to go down there. Because mind you, it's not that I'm being a dickhead. For the Cuba flights, it was very specific. The setup, the layout, everything very fucking specific. So let's say, okay, I checked them in and I put them in the line. I get them to an agent, because mind you, I'm just a customer assistance representative. So I'm just on the floor helping everyone check in at the little self-service machines and all that. I'm not an agent at the counter at this point. And so, okay, boom. Yeah, You need help checking in. That's fine. I'll help you check in. But I can help you check in, but you won't be able to check your bags in here. Because the agents are going to come to me like, oh, which customer assistance representative, they called us cars. So I'm going to say cars. Which car checked you in? Which car checked you in? You're not going to say Dante checked you in. You definitely not going to say me. You not about to say Dante checked you in. It's one thing if you slip up under that line and you and your family do your own fucking thing by yourselves and you don't blame it on anybody. But yeah, you can't say that I specifically checked you in because I refused it. Okay, so boom. I'm telling them, I'm like, yeah, well, you guys, it's probably best if you guys go to door 5, the main check-in counter for all of the passengers traveling internationally. This counter, however, is only for Cuban internationals, passengers traveling to Cuba, people coming in and out of Cuba. This is what this ticket counter is for specifically. Okay, so boom. They didn't like that. Let me tell you, when I tell you they didn't like that, they did not like that. So the dad starts arguing with me. I'm like, okay, so at this point, you're being rude, you're being disrespectful. So what I'm going to do is, I feel like I was wrong for doing this, but what I'm going to do is, I don't give a fuck. You're not supposed to be checking in here. You're giving me attitude and shit. I press start over on their machine, cancel that shit out. Boom. Your check-in is done. It's canceled. It's over with. Go check in down there at the other counter. Because at this point, I'm already explaining to you guys, this is Cuba. This is Cuba. This is Cuba. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I'm pointing up to the signs. We have monitors, pantallas, que dicen. We have screens that say, flights for Cuba, check in here. Cuba flight passengers, check in here. Multiple screens, multiple signs, multiple indications that this is only for Cuba. And I'll actually probably insert a picture at the end of the video to show you guys how the setup was. Because this shit is actually kind of like, alright, at this point, are you serious? Like, I'm not being a dickhead. So I canceled their machine out. I did. Shouldn't have. Probably shouldn't have. But I canceled their machine out. Once I canceled their machine out, man, when I tell you, mind you, I'm 6'2". I don't want to stand up for you, but I'm like 6'2". And their son might have been like maybe 6'3". So he might have been like 17, 18 years old. Like, you could tell he was a youngin'. He was a little young boy. He was a little runt in these streets, bro. Little youngin', bro. Little young boy. Man, when I tell you, once I canceled that machine out, that boy, he like grabbed my arm. He just pushed me. He was like pushing me and just pushing me. Bro, when I tell you, all my coworkers, all the other cars, they all gathered around me. They was like, no, what's the problem? What's the problem? Like, why are y'all putting your hands on him? Why would y'all touch him? I am a public figure. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me, because you realize we got all these cameras in this airport recording all of us. Don't put your hands on me, bro. He put his hands on me, and it took every single thing out of me to not beat that nigga ass. But guess what? I had a job to uphold. I had a title to fulfill, and I had a role to make sure I was executing. So guess what I was not about to do? Beat that nigga's ass. So I played the role smart. Yep. They left after all my coworkers gathered around us, and they told them, they're like, yeah, y'all need to motherfucking leave. Y'all need to go. Y'all tripping. Y'all cutting up. Y'all done put y'all's hands on him. Like, he done pushed me, bro. Pushed me. Physically put his hands on me and pushed me type shit. Like, so I'm like, all right, boom. And you don't know me, bro. You do not fucking know me. I will fuck you up. So that's the thing. I'm like, okay, let's just be cool. Be calm. My coworkers got me. Everything's straight. So a couple days later, ring, 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 ring. I get a call from the airport security talking about, yeah, these passengers made it to Argentina, blah, 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 and we see that there's video footage of them putting your hands on you, blah, blah, the oldest son put their hands on you, blah, blah. What would you like to do? Would you like to press, like, press charges and, go further on this? I told them, I'm like, hell yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Bitch, you got me fucked up. You ain't want to put your hands on me and think that it's going to be okay. Yes, I want to press charges. Mind you, it took them a couple of days to call me back, so I knew it was going to be a process. They never ended up getting back to me, though. Don't know what happened to that family, but I do know for a fact that their names are documented. Everything about them was logged in the system, like what they did, was just documented. And mind you, yeah, I could have helped you check out, get your shit together, but regardless, the fact that my counter was a Cuba counter, there was no way that I can get you to the line to see an agent and then just be like, boom, yeah, they're gonna get your bags expedited to your flight. We were working solely Cuba flights. Like, your bags weren't going to make it to your flight if you checked in here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to tell you to be a dickhead. Yes, because I'm telling you in a like an abrupt manner, in a serious manner. It might come off as dickish. It does. It might. It just might. But you have to realize, I'm dealing with hundreds and thousands of passengers. We have passengers pulling people's hair. Like, hey, I need help. Hey, can you help me out? Like, you don't get no. Hey. And then the Cubans, they'll be like, don't talk to me like that. I'm not no dog, and I'm not your dog. And I've told many passengers this. I'm not your dog. Don't talk to me like that. No soy tu perro. Habla conmigo como una persona. I'm not your dog. Talk to me like a person, bro. Don't play with me. I would not. I understand that might be the culture, shit like that. But don't disrespect people. Like, you speak to us like we are human beings. Like, you bought a plane ticket. You ain't whistled to buy that plane ticket, did you? So why would you whistle for your assistance when you're getting to your flight with that plane ticket that you bought that you didn't whistle for? Don't whistle to me. So I understand that it just comes with the job. Like, you have, when you work at a major hub for an airline, you have those type of individuals. But my whole thing is, don't do that to me. Don't, because I'm not the one. Definitely not the one. 2 nor 3. But yeah, when after they called me back, I never heard anything back about that, asking if I wanted to press charges. Like, I know my manager, like, oh, we can't believe this happened to you. Like, what should we do? This, that, and the third, all that bullshit. But it's just like, man, bitch, at the end of the day, if y'all really wanted to do something, y'all would have did something. But I don't know what the fuck ever happened to that family. God bless them. I wish you the best. If you guys are watching this video right now, bendiciones. I really hope that you guys are doing good, because you guys were a pretty big family. And if you guys really wanted to jump me, you could have. But yeah, I wouldn't have been going for none of that, because I would have risked my motherfucking job and lost that bitch that day. Just so you know. So I think that was like a half-ass apology. I'm sorry if that was. Like, I wasn't trying to do that. But yeah, let me hurry end this video. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button. I have more airport stories. I want to make this into a series, like my airport chronicles. This is episode number 1. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment your opinions on a video, because how can you watch a video and not have an opinion on it? If you're watching it, you have to have an opinion. So definitely make sure you guys comment and like on my videos. And for y'all that are already subscribed, thank you. And you guys that are new, welcome to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Y'all some real ones. God bless. Love y'all.